Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. I am the local business marketing, training, and support specialist for Builderall. Today, what I'm going to teach you is actually how you can make money sharing our broadcast page that you probably are looking at right now. But since I use Restream, you may be on Facebook or YouTube, maybe in our group. Lots of places that I stream to, but the only place that I actually answer comments is here on our broadcast page. So you can see here's our broadcast page. There are so many resources here. If you watch the intro video, you know all of the resources I have available to you. But how can you actually share this with other people and earn income? This is amazing training. Now, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying Builderall has amazing training and the tools. So you not only get to learn the tools, but you also get to learn the strategies on how you use the tools, okay? So you can see inviting people to this daily live training is really important. It's a great free resource to help people to promote their business online, okay? But how can you earn money promoting the training, okay? That's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So let me move this out of the way. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to go into the Cheetah Builder, okay? Because we obviously need an opt-in page to send them to the training, but we want to make sure that you get credit as a Builderall affiliate to be able to get the training. Now, if you are not an affiliate yet, you can actually click here to become an affiliate. If you are a premium member or a Funnel Club member, you're automatically an affiliate, so you can just access your information here. And if you are on the free plan, you will, when you click here, you'll need to apply. Okay, so now you know how to be an affiliate. Let's actually create our opt-in page. Actually, I have it already open here. Let's go to create new website. We're going to go choose. And for this example, we're just going to choose a blank template. Let me just look here and see if there are any opt-in pages. I mean, there are so many opt-in pages that we could choose from. But I kind of have something specific in mind. So rather than choosing a template, I'm just going to choose a blank template and create my own. If you'll notice, a lot of times people, once you get very familiar with Builderall, you just kind of like to create your own templates or your own websites. Okay, so I'm just going to start here, and I'm just going to, let's create our page. All right, I'm just going to bring this down so that I have a wider panel, and I like to start completely blank template, so I'm just going to delete this. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and choose the background of my panel. Okay, so I'm just going to use one that I already have. If you're adding this to your website, definitely try to remain congruent. So if you have one background you use a lot on your website, try to make your opt-in page the same, so that people don't feel like they kind of got lost off of your website. So I'll just use this one, and this is actually the same background that is in the e-learning. So I'm just going to use that to remain congruent. Now I need some text. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Elements and Text. And let's go ahead and grab an H1 title. And we can grab an H2 title. and maybe an H6. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some text there. And what I like to do immediately is just make them neutral. I don't like working with global fonts. I think it makes it more complicated for me, but it's totally your choice. The default is a global font, and the only way to edit is here. But it also edits every font on your whole website. So if I edit the H1 title here, it's going to edit every page, every H1 title on my whole website. So lots of training on this. So I'm not gonna go into detail with that. But to make this a neutral text, I just need to highlight, come down here to neutral, and then I can do whatever I want with this particular text, and it won't affect anything else on my website. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to change the size here. Let's say 35. Let's make it bigger since it is the main one. Let's try 45. Okay, that looks good, and let's make it white. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and change this. And we're going to make this a neutral heading 2 as well. We're going to choose the same font. And let's go ahead and make this one 35 since that was 45. And we'll make this white as well. And let's go ahead and do the same thing here. So let's just double click in the text and highlight. And let's make this a neutral heading 6. And we'll change the font, except instead of bold, I'm going to choose Lato. And let's choose a size, 20 will work, and we'll make it white. Okay, so now I'm just getting the elements that I want on my website here to get prepared. Let's go ahead and add a box, because this is going to be a very, very simple opt-in page. So let's add a box here, but we want it to be pretty. We want it to be congruent with the rest of the page. Always keep that in mind when you are creating a funnel leading into something else, that you always want to keep it congruent. You want to keep with the brand of the final page, like a bridge funnel, where you actually create an opt-in page. Then you have a page where you explain, why you love this opportunity you're getting ready to send them to, or the training, or something like that. Okay. What we're actually going to create in this training, though, is instead of a bridge funnel, just a simple opt-in page so that they can sign up for Builderall, and you will still get commission. Okay, so you can't see my text on here, even though you can see the boxes. So what I want to do is actually change the color of this box. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to background settings, and I usually like my boxes actually to be dark and then a little transparent, but I am just noticing I'm not doing a great job of practicing what I preach, because on the broadcast page, the boxes are white. So let's go ahead and let's change this to black. Okay, so we're just going to change all of these back to black. Again, this is why I love doing this stuff. I mean, I prepare a little bit. I try to get an idea, but I also don't want to prepare so much that I kind of skip steps, and then you guys don't really know how I got where I wanted to. So I love to do this just straight up live and tell you why I'm changing things and what I'm thinking. Okay, let's center this on the page here. And the first thing I want to do is actually, I'm just going to kind of make this like we did the digital business cards. Okay, let me move these things down here. I want to add a video here, because video is so powerful. And what I'm going to do is actually add my intro video here, and because I'm going to give you guys this template. All right, now, best practice, as always, for sure, is to have a video here of yourself and say, thank you so much for your interest in our training. This training has helped me. So basically, you want to kind of use this page as a bridge page, okay? Because you're inviting them to this training that you truly believe has helped you in a number of ways. And maybe you want to tell them that in this video, but I would not tell them as an affiliate, I would not tell them that you are promoting Builderall. I would not say anything about that. I would just recommend the training and how it's helped you. And that's what I would say in this video. Now, let me actually, grab, I'm going to bring this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to actually go to YouTube, and I'm going to grab this video from my channel, And it's actually this one, not that one. That one's my live one. Let's see here. Live digital marketing training. Is this? Yes, this is it. So let me grab the link here. And I don't care if you guys want to use this. If you want to just keep this here and use this as your training, it's not really, I mean, it is branded to me because I have myself all over it, but this is the intro to the training you're sending them to. So if you want to use this, by all means, you can just leave it here. So let me go ahead and just paste the link here so that we can override this video placeholder. And we can loop it, or we can say do not display controls and autoplay. I do want to display the controls, and autoplay only works on certain browsers, and I don't even think it works for mobile. So you can leave it on, or you can choose to take it off. For this purpose, I'll just leave it on. So now we have this video here of me basically giving an intro to the training. So now we need a title here. So let's just say join our free digital marketing training. And obviously there's too much space here, too much line height, so we can change that here. I like to use 1. So now you see the letters are a little closer together. And this is actually a little larger than I want it to be, so no big deal. We'll just shrink it down just a little bit, maybe a little bit more here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And so now we're saying join our free digital marketing training, and let's go ahead and just say live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we can go ahead and put here, register below to join us. Okay. So here we go. We have this. I still feel like maybe this is too large. So let's make this just a little bit smaller. Let's make it maybe 30. Let's see what that looks like. Shrink this text down just a little bit. Okay, because we definitely want them to, we want them to know what we're doing here. And we don't want it to be so cluttered, but we want them to, what I'm thinking is I want to differentiate this text here. I think it's too close to that. So let's see, do I want to italicize it? Maybe I want to make it a different color. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, it looks all right. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it looks okay. All right, so now here's the important part. Here's where the magic happens, okay? Let's go to elements, and we want to bring in a magic form. Now, if you guys have not seen the magic form yet, you are going to be wowed. You're going to understand why this is called a magic form. So let's go here. Before I actually explain to you why it's magic, let's go ahead and make it pretty, because right now it's a little bit ugly and it doesn't match our brand at all. So we definitely want the congruency. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to left click, and let's go here to general colors. And of course, we want to paste in our brand colors. But for this sake, since I'm just creating this for you guys to use, I just want to remain consistent with the colors on the form here. So what I'm going to do is just kind of move this around, see if I can find something that matches a little bit. Let's just choose a little bit better of a pink color. Maybe, okay, maybe that looks good. And as you guys know, I love to choose my background color, and when you hover over it, I love it to just be black with white text. That's just what I prefer, and then that way I know that all my websites on my for my brand have the same hover effect. It's totally your choice, however you want to do that. That's just my preference. Okay, so I'm going to change this to register. I don't really like register. I don't think that's a good call to action. Let's call this join us now. Okay. Oops, except we're going to spell now correctly. That's kind of important. So join us now, exclamation. And let's change this to white. Okay, so far, so good. It's looking a lot better, and it actually matches our brand. So now, of course, I want to save this. So let's save, and that's fine. And let's go to the mobile because I'm going to torture you guys with this cliffhanger of why is this magic? Because I want us to edit the mobile first, okay? So what I need to do is there's actually a kind of like a new little trick here. So obviously this is not in order. So we need to make it in order, and I'm trying to, we have this cool new feature, but I'm such a creature of habit that I can't really remember how to do it. What I'm trying to do is rearrange these. Oh, but it's the box and not the panel. Okay. So scratch what I just said. What I'm trying to do is rearrange these elements here without using the up and down arrows like I normally do, because I was thinking we have this new feature where you can rearrange things easily on the mobile view, but it's on the panel and not the box. And since we have all of our elements here on this box, it will not work like that. So just so you guys know what I'm thinking. So let's actually use this up and down arrows, and we're just going to rearrange things how we want them to be. So I'm moving all of this up. Let's move this text up to the top as well. And we want to move this up a little bit and this up. Okay, so now we have everything organized. We need to do some work on this because it doesn't look very great. Okay, so let's click here. And what I want to do is actually adjust the lateral spacing because I want more space between this box and my panel. Okay, so I'm just going to shrink this in just a little bit. We'll say 15 is a good number. And now let's actually add some space to the bottom. So we'll just say 15 there and space to the top. Okay, so right now we're just starting from the outside in, and we're making sure we have a little bit of space on that box between the panel, right? So now I'm going to click here, and I need to edit the size. So you see, because we have a neutral text, we have the ability to edit the mobile. If I had left this as a default text, I would have to adjust here, and then it would also adjust every H1 title on my whole website, and I don't want to do that. I just want to edit this title here. So I have the ability to do that, so I'm just going to shrink this down just a little bit. I like it to be on 2 lines, so let me click out of this and see what that looks like. Let's see. Okay, so not too bad. And now we have this here, so let's move this text down below the video. All right, so that doesn't look too bad. Let's shrink this video in just a little bit. We're going to adjust the lateral spacing. So let's go ahead and bring that in. We could do 15. Let's put some space at the top there as well. We'll just make 15 our standard spacing here. So we can bring this in as well. So let's just bring it in just a little bit because we want to make sure that it looks good on every device that it's viewed on. And since we changed this text here to 21, let's make this a little bit smaller. So it's 28 now. So we'll just make this maybe 18. Okay, so does this look good? Yes, still looks good. And we'll say register below. Let's go ahead and just bring this in, just this text box in just a little bit. And now let's bring this in a little bit as well. So we're just adjusting the spacing here. 15 looks good. Let's add some space to the bottom. Okay, so looks good. All right, so now let's go back and let's save, of course, and that's fine. Okay, so now we have created our opt-in page. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to actually get the link. So what I need to do is bring this over here, and I'm just going to grab the link to the home page of our training. and I'm going to copy, okay? Because as soon as they register, I want them to come to our training. So whether you share this when we're actually live, or you create a Facebook event, or whatever you want to do, however you want to share this, you'll be able to do that on this page here, okay? So what we need to do is go to the affiliate section, and we're going to go to Builderall Premium Affiliates, and we're going to go to Link Generator and Magic Funnel. Okay, so here's where the magic happens. Whatever you choose here is whatever you are going to, whatever account you're going to create. Okay, so if you wanted to say for them to access the training that they need to purchase one of these plans, maybe the dollar plan or the 14-day trial, whatever you want to do, or maybe you want to go big and just do the funnel club, like, hey, to get access to this amazing training, you need to have purchased the funnel club. So how this works is whatever plan you choose here, it's going to make them check out to go to the page you want them to go to. Okay, so this is how the magic funnel works. For this purpose, what we want to do is just register them a free plan, okay? Because on our opt-in page, we're saying join our free digital marketing training, okay? So I'm going to go back here. We're going to say register the free plan. Now you do want to keep this checked here because that's what's going to add your affiliate ID to the form. Okay, so if you are doing this for clients and maybe you want to create a website for them and you want to have access to their Cheetah account, you can check this box. But as Shelly says, with great power comes great responsibility. I personally do not ever like to have this checked. I don't want access. I don't want accidentally to have access. But the beautiful thing about Builderall is that we have so many options that whatever your business structure is, you have what you need to accommodate that. Okay, so I'm going to create a free plan, no Cheetah access, and after they register, since I'm not choosing one of the plans, the paid plans, I actually just want to send them directly to a URL, and that is going to be our training. So I'm going to paste the link here to our e-learning course. And since they're going to be a Builderall lead for me, I want to click Builderall, and I want to add them to my Builderall mailing boss list. Okay, so what we've done here is we have basically set up this here. It's going to give us a link. Let me click get link. Okay, so we're going to copy this link. Now this link has the information that we just created. Okay, this is the link generator. So we have this link here is going to create a free plan with our affiliate ID. And after the registration is complete, after they've entered their info, they're going to immediately go to the e-learning, and they're also going to be put as a lead in my Builderall list and mailing boss. Okay, so I'm going to copy this here, and I'm going to go back to our magic funnel, and I'm going to click there, go to set fields. Now, this is very important. If you don't pay attention to anything else in this training, pay attention to this because this is very important. Don't put anything on this form anywhere. You don't need to adjust this. You don't need to adjust this. And you don't need to do anything else except for paste this link. I'm going to click Control V and paste that entire link that we just got from here into this action URL. Okay, that's all you have to do. All right, so now we're going to save. And that's fine. And close. All right, now of course you need to go. Let's actually go back here. We've already optimized for mobile, so before we test this, of course we need a header. So let's go to headers, and actually I'm going to show you a little cheat here because I'm kind of lazy sometimes and I don't want to have to recreate things. So what I'm going to do is first, let me go ahead and give this website a title so that I can find it. So let's go to site settings, and instead of my Cheetah website, I'm going to say digital marketing, digital marketing training. And we're just going to say home. And I'm just going to copy this and put it in the description. We'll just add this here and save. All right, now let's go back to Cheetah. And I'm going to go to, let's go to this website here. So I'm just going to go to this one. Let me go to headers. And because I'm lazy, I don't want to have to recreate this header. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. And let's see, click save. And I'm just going to say basic, I'll say vision header. Let's see, and then I'm going to go back here, save and exit, and then I'm going to go to footers, and I'm going to go to vision footer, and I'm just going to save that there as well. So I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to say vision footer. Okay. So once these are saved in my personal elements, I don't have to recreate them, okay? So I'm going to go back here to my website. I want to find the website I was working on, this one here. I'm going to go to headers. I'm going to go create header, and then we're just going to call this header. Actually, we'll just call it 1. And let's go edit, and let's go to personal and panels because it's a panel. And let's scroll all the way down, and you see that we have vision header. So I'm going to click here, and now we have that. So I'm going to click save, and that's fine. But since this is a template, I'm actually, let's change this image because I don't want you guys to promote my business. I want you to promote your own business. So for the placeholder, let's actually go change image, and let's look for the BuildRaw logo. Because of course, since this is, since the point of this is for you guys to brand your own businesses, you're still going to be able to customize this. I'm just going to show you how, okay? So let me just find a BuildRaw logo somewhere. I know I have lots. Somewhere. You know, I really, as much as I preach about organization, I really should organize my images in here. I'm pretty sure that I scrolled past one already. I know there's one in here. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's just use, I think I had this image that said logo. Here we go. We'll just use this one. So that you guys remember, go in here and edit to make sure that you use that logo. And honestly, guys, I would remove this as well because, I mean, you can have them text me for live training, but you want to brand yourself, right? So I wouldn't, especially this being an opt-in page, I would definitely not have anybody else's info on here, give them no reason to want to click here, okay? So you don't want them to be able to click, especially when you're doing an opt-in page. The only action you want on an opt-in page is for them to opt in. Okay, so now we have our header. Let's go ahead and add our footer. So we're just going to go, let's just call this 2, and let's edit footer. And actually, you know, I just showed you how to save the personals, but since, again, this is a template, we're just going to go to footer. Go footer. Where is my foot? Oh, it's a panel. It's not an element. All right, so let's go footer. And let's just choose, let's choose a fairly easy one. Maybe this one. All right, and let's just delete this. Delete. And we'll just add this here so you guys, you can change that to whatever your business is. Okay, so we'll click save, and that's fine. And you know, if you want to make this any other color, you can. But the reason I want to do this is because I really want you guys to understand how to do global footers and headers. I'm going to go ahead and save. And then how to connect them. Okay, so now that we have created those, let's go to our home page. Let's go to settings, And let's scroll down here until you see the header settings and footer settings, and we only have one. So we're just going to select those here, and you can do this for each individual page, or I mean, you could technically create a header and footer for each page of your entire website here. So let's go ahead and choose an image here, because this is going to be the share image. So maybe I think I have an image in here of maybe live training or digital marketing. Let me just scroll through here because I want to find a good image. Now I can't find any of my images. But, oh, actually, we could use this one or this one. Okay, we'll just use this one. All right, so that's our image. Now, of course, every time you do any big changes, especially with the global elements, you always want to republish, okay? So now we've republished. Let's go to website here. So you see, here is our live website. We have our header here. We have our footer. All right, so now I'm actually in incognito, but I'm also logged in. So I'm going to take this link here and let's test this out. I'm going to create a new incognito window and I want to paste this here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in a name, and then I'm going to choose a test email, and I'm just going to choose some letters here and Gmail, and there we go. And let's go ahead and create a password. So we'll say teen123. Okay, and join us. Okay. So now we've created a free plan. Oops, it still logged me in. Darn it. It still logged me in because I'm logged into incognito. All right, let me just get out of all this stuff. I'm going to completely get out of here, close out of this, and let's close out of, actually, let me log out of this account, log out. All right, so now I'm going to paste this here. And there's our video. Let's go ahead and create a new login. So we're going to say test, and I'm going to say, we'll just add this. And this, again, you guys, this is why a double opt-in is so important when you're, you don't have to do it when you're doing the magic funnel, but a double opt-in is way better because, look, if they did just put this random email in here, it's going to go through and it's going to create a Builderall account. It's also going to be added to your email list. You're going to have a sequence that's going to go out to them, and it's going to just be really bad for your reputation, your email reputation. So it's just another example of why you should always use double opt-in. So let's do join us now. And you'll see that's exactly what they're going to see. Now, if they already are a Builderall member, right? They've already created an account, but here again, they can log into their Builderall account. So what I have done with this e-learning is, besides just making this really, really easy, hopefully, and streamlined for you guys, I've also given you an incredible lead magnet, okay? Meaning that you can easily create that magic funnel and you could send them right to the training, but you get the credit. So it's like you're getting the traffic and you're driving it to the e-learning. And if they register or they sign up for Builderall and they upgrade their plan or whatever, then you get credit for the sale just because you shared the training. Okay. So if I wanted to upgrade my free plan and I go here to the plans page, you see it's because I used this affiliate account, it's registered to this number, okay? So if I choose any of these Builderall plans, when I check out, I am a lead for this account, all right? So just so you guys know, that's a it's super easy to do and super cool that we are all doing this now to help you guys get leads for Builderall, and also just to help you better with your training. Okay, so let me actually log out of this new free account here. I'm going to log back in because now I'm going to give you the template. Okay, so let me log back into this account and let's go back to our website. Now, to give you the template, all I have to do, and this is a super cool thing about Builderall too, is all I have to do is click these three dots and enable public link and then copy. So as soon as you guys click this link, it will transfer to your account and then you can customize that. So on the broadcast page, I'm going to go ahead and paste that there, so that you will get access to this. And if you're watching it on the replay, I will also put the link below the video inside the e-learning. So if you guys want this, you have to access it through the e-learning, okay? Because that's the only place I'm going to post this, all right? So anyway, this is all that I had for you guys today. I'm going to show you this here. This is where I posted it in the chat, so definitely make sure that you come here and grab that funnel. And I'm also going to be, for the replay, since it is a miscellaneous training, what I'm going to do, let me move this stuff here. What I'm going to do is, I need to move this out of the way, go to miscellaneous. And then you'll see here, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to be under miscellaneous. That's where the replay will be. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you got some value from this, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go build it with Builderall. Thank you so much for joining me for today's live training. Don't forget to text the word live to 1317-623-4596 so you never miss a training, and click the link above or below this video to join the